oh, Ali, like you look so sad, you know? First of all, you need to buy some like new underwear that fit you a little bit better. Hello everybody, Ali here. Welcome back to my channel. I am coming at you from Bangkok, Thailand in my hotel room. The lighting is not super great in here, so, you know, we'll get past it. Anyways, just to clarify things, this is not a weight loss video. This is not about like how I lost the weight, what you could maybe do to lose the weight, and so on and so on. It's more a video about the perception of body image and our mental states. So, if you've been following me for a while now, you may have heard me talk about on this channel or in my channel with Gab about some lifestyle changes that we decided to make at the beginning of this year to improve our overall health and happiness. And most of that revolved around how we ate. So I'm not going to go too much into detail about like the things that we did, but you know, just simple things like increased protein intake, checking calories, planning meals better, things like that. Now, we are all the way in December. Oh, it's getting dark in here. We are all the way in December, all right? So it's almost been a year, and I'm so happy and proud of myself to say that I have lost 10 pounds. I mean, it's been a slow and steady journey. I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning, I was frustrated because I wasn't seeing the weight come off as quickly as I wanted to, you know, having those conversations in my head like, but I ate so well, and like I skipped dessert, and like things like that. But, you know, I was consistent and, you know, it was non-restrictive, and I still indulged in things here and there. And if I did feel bad about something, I was like, it's okay. Like, this is a journey. It's a process. Just be consistent, keep going, and you'll see what happens. And I'm very happy to say that almost a year later, I did lose 10 pounds. And you know what they say online all the time, like, consistency is key. Don't give up, And you're always like, yeah, okay, whatever. Well, you know, sometimes that's true, or most of the time it's true. Consistency is key. It definitely is the key to success. So I'm glad I stuck with it, and I see the benefits that it definitely is having on my body. So this is the first time in my life that I have successfully been able to lose weight at a slow, steady, healthy pace, because all of my life I've been a fitness junkie. I love working out. Not just for, you know, the body benefits, but like mental state as well. It just makes me feel really good. It fuels my day. It gives me energy for things. It keeps me happy. But yeah, I would always work out and do so many different kinds of things. I mean, I was a fitness instructor too for 6 years, but I never saw that many gains in my body. And I was always frustrated because I love food so much, you know. I'm a foodie. And I can be really unhealthy, but I can be super healthy. And I had a little bit of a yo-yo relationship going on for a while, you know, where I would eat really well and then eat not so well, eat really well, not so well, get emotional, open the fridge, get snacks, order food, just like all that kind of stuff. So that being said, I am super proud of myself. I actually had to go buy another pair of shorts the other day because mine were too big. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that win. Anyways, it made me think of a time a few years ago, 6 years ago to be exact. So I would have been 31, now I'm 37. And I remember there was a picture that I took because I was a part of a WhatsApp group with friends, you know, kind of like a, let's motivate each other to reach our health goals. And, you know, we check in and support each other. And we all took pictures of ourselves with like the date and the weight. And I was looking for that picture the other day, and I found it. I'm gonna show it to you guys. And it just kind of blew my mind as to how fucked up our minds can be when it comes to like perceiving our body image and our mental states. So this is photo number 1. As you can see, this looks like a sad Ali. It was taken 6 years ago, and I was 167 pounds. All right. Now I'm going to show you photo number 2, which was taken at the beginning of this year, where I was actually almost 10 pounds heavier. So I was 174 pounds in this photo. Okay. Like, these look like two completely different people to me. I don't know about you, but they look like two very different people to me. And since photo number 2, I've lost 10 pounds. So I'm 164 pounds now, which is a few pounds lighter than I was 6 years ago. So when I think back, I'm like, wow, I'm almost the same weight that I was 6 years ago. And I feel really great in my body right now. But 6 years ago, I was that weight. And I was so unhappy and I felt like I needed to lose more weight and I need to get more toned. But anyways, I looked so unhappy. And I don't know if any amount of weight that I would have lost would have made me happier. I don't, it's just, it's like crazy how fucked up our minds are. And when I think about where I was 6 years ago, I was a fitness trainer, believe it or not. I was a co-owner of a trampoline fitness studio with my best friend. So I was teaching trampoline fitness at least 4 nights a week and doing other workouts on the side. I was still also working my other job with kids with autism. I was in a long-term relationship. I was in the middle of a long-term relationship that I wasn't super happy in. I don't think he was happy either. Like, we were just not well suited for each other. So my environment was really toxic, I guess. I wasn't happy with myself. I was not happy in my relationship. In my physical environment, like at home, I wasn't happy. Like, I didn't always want to come home because like the vibe was just off and I wasn't feeling good and I wasn't feeling motivated, and I felt like I had all this tension up inside of me that I like needed to break free from it, and I was just kind of rotting away slowly. Oh, Ali, like, you look so sad, First of all, you need to buy some like new underwear that fit you a little bit better. Maybe a new sports bra that's a little bit more flattering. And also maybe, get out of that relationship and move somewhere else and put a little bit more love into yourself instead of like putting energy into things that just suck it away from you. Because now when I look at photo number 2, where I'm 10 pounds heavier, I'm like, damn, who is that girl? She looks confident, she looks sexy, she looks good, she looks happy. And now that I've lost 10 pounds and I'm back to being like in 160 something, I'm feeling also still like really, really good. But back then, I wasn't feeling great at all. This brings me to my point about the perception of our body image and our mental states, because like, you can be the same weight, but a different point in your life, and that will make the difference more in terms of your happiness versus how much you weigh or what your body looks like. And yeah, I thought, I need to lose weight. If I lose weight and I like get more defined and I build on my muscle and so on, like, I'm gonna be happier, I'm gonna be better. But like, clearly, no, that just didn't work, because I don't think if I would have lost 5 pounds or 10 pounds, I would have been happier in that situation. I eventually, we broke up, and, I really wanted to be alone at that point. I didn't want a boyfriend. I wanted to be completely independent. I wanted to have fun in my life and just put all this love into me, for me. I'm just wondering, and you guys can give me some insight on this too, about how you feel about it. If it's the same for you, are you happier with being like 10 pounds lighter or 10 pounds heavier, or more unhappy? Like, how does your weight contribute to your happiness level? Because I really do think that our environment and the people that we surround ourselves by have a big impact on how we feel about ourselves. And obviously all like the time and the love that we put into ourselves, taking time to do the things that we love, taking time to prioritize our self-care, whatever shape or form that looks like for you. Those are the things that are going to contribute to making you happy. And if weight loss just like happens to come with that, or weight gain or whatever, then like, so be it. But now that I see, Ali 1 and Ali 2, it definitely made me think differently about my body, and just like accepting myself more. Maybe that comes with age naturally. Like, when I talk to older friends of mine, they are definitely more confident and more, accepting of their body, more in love with their body. And maybe I'm just kind of like transitioning to that, as I like approach my 40s and just feeling more like confident and more certain in myself. So maybe back then I was a little bit more insecure. I still am insecure. Like, I still have, body image issues with like certain things. I'll look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh, I wish I was like this or like that. But I wouldn't say it's a on an unhealthy level or anything like that. Like I don't obsess over it or anything. So I don't know, I kind of wanted to put that out there and see how you guys felt about this, you know, because once again, I'm going to reiterate, like this video is for me to share with you about how I think we use body weight a lot of time to justify our happiness, and that is not the case, at least not for me. And I don't think it should be, you know. I think that if you are in a environment that is nurturing you and feeding you what you need, then, you know, that is going to contribute to your happiness. And like I said, you're just going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel better about your body, and you're going to want to keep doing things that make you feel better about your body. You're going to want to keep being healthy and, you know, nourishing yourself. And yeah, anyways, I guess my advice in this video is if you're, you know, thinking about losing weight because you're not happy and so on, just stop for a moment and take a look around you and reassess your environment, reassess the people that you're spending time with, reassess what you're doing in life, you know, and think about those things more or prioritize those changes more in terms of increasing your happiness levels as opposed to focusing on body weight. And if you put on a few pounds because you're happy, so be it. I mean, I think those 10 pounds that I put on in the last couple years was definitely some happy weight. So that's it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. As usual, if you have anything to contribute or share in this conversation, please drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say. And that is all, my friends. Merci beaucoup. Je vous aime tous.